More expert testimony today in the murder trial of Derek Chauvin. Prosecutors focused on the Minneapolis Police Department's authorized use of force and their training techniques. Today, the jury heard from Lieutenant Johnny Murciel. He was in charge of use of force instruction when George Floyd was arrested. Murciel said that using a knee on a person's neck is not a training procedure, but it could be used in certain situations, he testified. Murciel testified as well that using a knee on someone's neck would not be allowed when the person is under control and handcuffed.
Joining us now is NBC10 legal analyst Enrique L1 Latoison. Today we heard testimony from that lieutenant, Johnny Murciel, a use of force trainer. What was the prosecution trying to prove today?
Well, the prosecution, once again, has a high-ranking official that's coming to testify for the prosecution. You've never really seen something like this in a case like this. I will say that overall today, I think it was kind of a good day for the defense and not too good of a day for the prosecution. When you have the same kind of witnesses testifying over and over again, you give the defense the opportunity to start to kind of get their questions together for the cross-examination. They were able to get this use of force expert to say that usually 2 hands around the neck is the type of pressure. In this particular circumstance, that was not done. Also that, when someone is gasping for air, that could kind of mean that they're still able to breathe and they're not in distress.
The medical response coordinator, Enrique, testified today about the medical training response from officers. Why do you think that testimony was presented today?
Well, it's very important for the prosecution to show that the officer in this case actually had the training. So with the witnesses that were testifying today, that were making sure to ask them, did the officer have this training? Was he given these skills? This way that the officer cannot use on defense that he did not know or was not aware of how to treat these situations. The defense also was able to counter that by saying, depending on whether or not the officer feels safe or is being distracted, when that person can start that medical treatment. And they call that a code 4 when they felt the situation was safe. And in this particular circumstance, they were not able to say exactly when the officer felt as though he was safe enough to give that medical treatment.
Enrique L1 Latoison, thank you so much for your insight today on the Derek Chauvin murder trial. We appreciate it.